Wanted to ask you a couple more things about X, kind of like I asked you up there. Just last season, like when he was hurt, what was his role around the team? Like, how was he continuing to kind of be a leader as he was out last year?
He did a great job. I mean, it's one of the worst things ever is injuries and being out. So I feel for him because I was been there before. But like I said, he did a great job of really just bringing the guys along and just having that support the whole time. I mean, he was sitting out, but he was the loudest guy on the bench, always up, always standing, clapping for us. Even in practice, just locked in and trying to help any way possible. So you gotta give him a lot of credit for that, and it's gonna pay off for him because he really was a great teammate when he was hurt. So it's really cool.
Was there any moment that kind of stuck out as you think about all that he did while he was hurt?
Not one specific moment, but I mean every time. Like I just remember specifically road games where he was always off the bench, clapping, cheering for us. And I always just remember that. He was always kind of staying positive on the bench. So it's really cool.
Yeah. How does that kind of, in his return, obviously, it's been said that he wasn't expecting to be back here at this time last year. How does his return kind of impact you as somebody who's also stepping into this leadership role?
Oh, I mean, it impacts me a lot. I love playing with him because he's also a kid that really likes to guard and play defense, and that's one thing I like to do. So I think we can really kind of tie that in together and really be effective on the defensive end. And obviously, we both play with each other really well and can play with each other really well. So I'm really excited to have him back and make plays for him and make plays with him.
How have you seen him kind of take some of the young guys under his wing this offseason?
I've seen a lot. I mean, he's been experienced. He's been here the longest. So he knows what it takes, and he knows that he's got to bring those younger guys along because they're much as part of the process as we are. So I think he's done a great job to really just kind of bring him along and get him ready.
Is there anyone in particular that you've seen him kind of really build that kind of bond with?
Not anybody in particular, but I mean, I'd say Gabe really because it's the same position. And obviously they battle each other every day in practice, and they're physical in each other and they're fighting. But it's good. It's really good to see that because they're competing at the highest level and going at each other. So it's going to help our team out a lot too.
What about you? Is there anybody you kind of developed that sort of relationship with?
I'd say, I really think I'm trying to help McKenzie a lot. I think he's younger and he's got a lot of questions, which is good. We want guys to ask us questions when they don't get it. He really seemed to ask me some good questions, and it's really cool to see that he's able to kind of speak out because most freshmen are quiet and don't really like to talk or speak. But if he has a question, he's going to ask to me, which I really appreciate that. And it's good because we're going to need him to be ready to go.
What sorts of questions does he ask you?
Just little things about our system, defensively and offensively, just places where it needs to be or certain things that we do with our program. And so it's just about little things, but it's all good.
Thanks, man.
Yep, of course.